The story of One Church Brighton is of two churches that joined together. So between us there's more than 200 years of history of there being spiritual communities both here at Gloucester Place and at Florence Road. And it was such an exciting period of history for me to be involved in, where the two churches came together. So very much, despite everything that we do at One Church, very much at the core of who we are is the spiritual community of One Church Brighton. So we gather on Sundays, we do that sort of church stuff, but all over the city are people who gather in smaller groups to talk about God, to try and do life together. And there's all kinds of stories that I could tell you where I think God's been involved in the development of One Church. We're very lucky to have a really good staff team of people, and they serve at the heart of what One Church is doing. But interestingly enough, they're not the most important people in the church. The most important people are those people who come to, the most important people are those people we serve. But the significance of volunteering in One Church Brighton is really profound, because we can only do as much as people allow us to do.
My name's Andy Malcolm, and I head up all the youth and children's work across the organisation here. An average week at One Church is quite diverse, quite creative, quite jumbled and messy at times, but full of life and energy, where different groups of people from around the community in Brighton come and find a home as part of our family here, from the homeless to people in recovery to community action groups trying to make a difference in the city that we live. So it's a lively, full, vibrant place to work and to be around.
I'm Amy Goodwin and I'm Communities Projects Manager here. My projects tend to be around reducing social isolation. So social isolation is a major issue across the UK and particularly in Brighton. The Know My Neighbour is a project that is a collaboration of different organisations. We got together because we realised that there is lots of people across the city that are unknown and unseen. And there's lots of great activities and services that happen across the city, and it's connecting the two. So Lifetimes is doing social activities in sheltered housing schemes across Brighton and Hove, of which there's 23 in the city. And they are about helping people who are feeling isolated come to the shared communal lounges that they have in the schemes, and just doing social activities that bring people together. So helping create community and encourage community within those homes through social activities.
We have events here. I come to the Interwork programme, which is on Mondays and Tuesdays, help 16 to 25-year-olds get back into work, education. I do the security here, head doorman. We do different types of events, from Kaylee to community events, Know Your Neighbour events, charity events. We do festival stuff, book launches, families, their loved ones to come here. Yeah, it's a good community. We do a lot for the community here. Yeah, it's a great place to work, and loads of people like coming here. Can we start again? It's fine.
I'm Pam from One Church Brighton. I've seen the church go from just an ordinary church to something amazing that I just didn't think could ever happen, so it's been a real privilege to be part of that journey. Since the two churches joined together, I don't think anyone could have quite envisioned Dave's vision as to how it would go, and it's been quite amazing. Going from two churches struggling, floundering, to doing so many amazing things. I just don't think anyone could have seen it coming.
I think fundamentally, One Church exists to try and be good news to people and make good happen in Brighton and Hove. Brighton and Hove is this wonderful city, but I think everyone can see that it could still be even better. And whether it's that you want to know more about faith and you want to understand a bit more about God, whether it's that you have needs that nobody else is meeting, whether you just want to be part of a community that's active and serving, then we are open to you, whatever your lifestyle choices are, whatever your background is, whatever country you were born in, whatever language you speak. We're a group of people banding together to try and do good in our city, and if you'd like to be involved with that, then we'd love to hear from you.